They've gone fucked up his meal. Actually, this is a little too cold. This would probably hurt. It was worth it. Oh. Don't get heat stroke, folks. Oh, is my stream gonna do the thing where it's a black screen for fun? That's always fun. I don't know. I mean, it's working out. I'm sure people will refresh. La la. Hi, first stream. Hi. Well, you're also the first chat message. Isn't that crazy? What are the odds? Oh, that actually felt so nice, having my face be cold. What do I even want to do? If I play cold levels, do you think it'll make me cold? How that works? I call we. Well, it's me, the guy, honest streamer. Is there a heat wave or something? Maybe a little bit. I'm not excited for June. How bad? I'm not even going to say the temperature, alright? Just know that I'm suffering. That's all you really need to know. 31. It's going to be that hot. And right now it's so bad at 26. Like, it's so bad at 26 in my room. And it's going to be 31. Like, I'm just going to die. I'm actually just going to have to stroke and die. But Nick, 26 isn't even that hot. I'm so misunderstood. Man, how do you do this part to get like up there again? 17 here. No, that's okay. Oh no, it's fine. I wouldn't mind that. It's so rough. Oh, that ice pack, I can't lie, it's actually coming in close right now. 31 on Monday. It's gonna be okay, Nick. It's gonna be okay. Doesn't have air conditioning. Nope. No, it doesn't. We do. Why aren't you guys cool? I don't. Like, at least. There's some people who do it, but... Well, I mean, there's like a lot of AC in other places too. But yeah. Look, I got like... They do have AC, yeah, well, I believe it. It would be nice, because then I would not be suffering at all. It'd be perfectly fine. I mean, humidity is still a problem, but, like, it would be whatever, you know. So, like, I've gotten this big... You're not a big tower fan, but, you know, it's a fan, and it does its job fine. But it only reaches down to my, like... You know, my legs. So... Yeah, garbage disposals would be nice, I can't lie. I don't like having to go outside to take out trash. Because it's very awkward. Because then someone would just walk by my house, and then I'm just like, yep, I'm doing the trash. That's me, I'm the trash man. I'm the guy putting the stuff in the trash. Don't mind me. Just a guy who doesn't go outside. Don't mind me. Okay, I don't think this is working anymore. I don't need to come out. Anyway, the guys are adding Jason to Dead by Daylight. Wow, I'm sure there's no one here who cares about that, to be honest. Because let alone, I don't think anyone cares about Dead by Daylight here. And then there's also like, do you guys even know who Jason is? It is cool. It is. Slenderman was a contender, for sure. Some people were thinking it. But I mean, like, to me, it was like, as soon as I saw that cabin in the woods, it was Jason. I've seen multiple people so far who are like, I know who Slenderman is, but I don't know who Jason is. And that's concerned me a little bit. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I know who Jason is. You know, Friday the 13th is a classic, but I can't watch the movies, obviously, but, like, you know, I know of it. Brother, am I watched? But yeah, I mean, like, I do hope that one day we could get, like, Pennywise or Slenderman. Mostly Slenderman, because I care more about Slenderman than I do Pennywise, because, you know, I can't watch the It movies anyway, so. But Jason is dope, and I hope it comes to a map in Survivor, or else they better get prepared for a lot of bullshit, just like FNAF. At least FNAF got a map. See, I don't know. FNAF getting no Survivor makes sense to me, because it's just so hard to pick a Survivor in that game. Because there's, like, no humans, alright? And even if there is a human, you'd have to give it a canon design in a game that's, like, not even firstly FNAF? That just seems so weird. So I get why there was no Survivor in FNAF. But no, yeah, but that's like security breach. You know, that's not really like Springtrap, you know. Glitch Trap just show up too, so you've got me there. I'll be fair. But I could see Vanessa for like a Mimic chapter. Hell, maybe even Arnold. Is that the fucking Mimic? Well, yeah, well, I don't know. Then you'd have to give a canon design to Purple Guy. That seems a bit crazy to me. And I'm assuming we're more talking about Michael after. Yeah, well, Jason, I mean, like, I don't really know anyone from the Jason movies. I know a map, and that's obviously, you know, what was it? Crystal Lake or whatever the fuck. I'm still watched. Wait until I watch the skip again. I don't remember where he does it. But we'll see. I stayed up to the time that they started the live stream showing it. I was like, oh, okay, we're doing this. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll watch a bit more, but I'll go to bed. Because it's probably gonna last 13 hours, and lo and behold, it did. I'm a wimp with horror games. Yeah, that's perfectly fair. I can't watch horror movies. Is it because I'm a wimp, though? Not sure. I think it's more so just my phobias. But... I mean, yeah, no, I think it definitely will. Brother, why am I bad? I need to watch this fuck ass skip again. I don't know where to go after landing. Guy who shoot. Bye bye, Nick. Bye bye. Bye bye. That's me. What was I checking again? Oh, yeah. Alles Kagum. Alle Kagum. So yeah, he hits the gritty, then he hits the gritty again. He hits the gritty, then he hits the gritty again. Yeah, and he spends 5 nights. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing wrong. And then it's just a lot of reorientating and then specifically going in that part. Okay, yeah. 0.49. Let's see how deep we can go. Nipple Knit gets deep into peaks of yore. Oh, world's worst crampon achieved. What am I doing there? What am I doing there? Oh, hey you now, yeah. Nipple wash. To be fair, I haven't really done much chasm. Yeah, I'll allow it this time. Yeah, you can call me bad. I can subscribe to that theory. Yeah, and then you spin around this one, and then you just go straight up. Yeah, like that. Who's watch now? Okay, that was pretty terrible still, but... That's 3rd place. Never beaten others, chasm. Yeah, completely mocked. Yeah, well, you know, I got like 2k hours of Pigs of Yore, so I'm beating someone with like way less. I'm so cool. Yeah, not to humble brag or anything, but like, I got no life. See, like, I was watching Waffle's video, right, and he makes a big deal about how he's never done really like a super hard challenge that he's like super mega proud of, and he's always been like undersold because he doesn't do hard challenges. But the problem is, it's just like with challenges, there's no hard challenge, quote unquote. There's time investment. And you can perceive the hardness as just, it takes this long to do something. This is how much time you need to put in. It's not that linear, of course. It can vary a lot. And obviously, the harder the challenge, the bigger the variance. But it's just, do you have the time? Yes or no? You know? Like, are you willing to put in the time? Once you get past the mindset of like, oh, I'm so bad I could never do this, then it's really just a matter of just doing it. Spending the time. That's why difficulty kind of doesn't really exist. So like when I see a YouTuber do like, oh, I did this massively insanely hard challenge that took me 700 centuries and I'm so goated with the sauce or whatever, you know, it doesn't really impress me at all. Just like, yeah, it's a cool challenge. Yeah. 10% arbor time is same with literally everything ever, you know? Like, that's just how it is. The reason stuff is hard, quote unquote, is because life has a limit to the time you spend on it. So, if there was no time limit, nothing's hard, because you just have infinite time to do it. But at that point, you should start seeing difficulty as more of like a scale, right? Instead of just, I don't know, comparative. If it takes a certain amount of time, that's its difficulty, you know? And it's going to be different for everyone, obviously. So that's why it's even worse. I think it's only truly a thing is when, like, I don't know, you have to do more than just it. You know, you have to, like, I don't know, crazy research. Discover some new shit. But like in Waffle's case, right, like he just had to beat both these basics, and he very much clearly proved that it was doable, you know? With no items, that is. So it was just a matter of time. I think that's why I don't really get invested in runs anymore. Don't worry, I got the reference. There's not many YouTubers who, well, there's actually a couple, but not many who are spending that long making cookies. Unless it's just a completely different reference, then that would be crazy work. But yeah. I guess that's why I don't really find anything impressive anymore. Who am I thinking of? No. You have to say yours first. And I will agree or disagree. That's how this stuff works. Yeah, well, there you go. There's only one, other than, you know, the other guy, but they don't really do it themselves, so. I think that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, with challenges on YouTube especially, is it's basically just theatrics, you know, like, because you can go from someone who, let's just say, is a casual challenge runner, right? Their challenges really don't take that long. But they seem so incredibly hard. Like someone like Spiff, right? He's never done anything too insane. He does challenges, and they're definitely not easy, you know? But truly never done something that's, like, absurdly grindy, like 7 bajillion years, other than one thing, but that was mostly before he got popular. And yet people see him as, like, insanely cracked at games because of, you know, theatrics. It's like a guy's, pretty much. Like, it depends how deep you are into the culture of something. If you're surface level, then you see it as, like, insane. But if you're, like, you know something, then it's like, oh, yeah, that's pretty reasonable. And it's the same with people who's put even more time into challenges, you know? It's just, oh, yeah, I mean, it just took that long, and then you spend the time to do it, and you do it. I mean, Spiff is cracked at games, comparative to most people. I'm sure the #1 best gamer in the world, you know, whoever that may be, probably doesn't think anyone's cracked at games. That's just the long and short of it. Plus, gaming is a bit too big of a spectrum. But it's just like, you know, everyone's good at their own right. It's not like you're better because you put a bajillion years into something. So, it's basically a dick measuring contest. I think that's why I hate the bones so much, I guess. Probably why, to be honest. Because as soon as someone starts getting an ego about the challenges they do, like, you've lost the whole meaning of doing challenges. As soon as you start putting down others, it's basically raps, bro. Like, it's rap. Like, what are we even doing it for at this point? The whole fun part is seeing everyone else succeed, you know? Like, and if you're an inspiration, that's awesome. Getting other people to do things they thought they could never do, you know, that's dope. And Spiff, while he may not do any hard challenges, I'm sure has had a much more positive impact on that space than Brett. It's just the long and short of it. So ideally, just try not to get too, I mean, I guess that's the story. Don't get too egotistical about your challenges, because realistically, it's just a time contest. It's a bit of a mental game, too, but... It's not that crazy, but you can be proud, you know? You can be happy you did something that you think was really cool. Like, there's no shame in that. But there's such a toxic side of it that it's pretty scary, to be honest. Man, if only it was a way to just immediately drop down and cramp on her. Sadly, I'm pretty sure that's never happening. But yeah, just if you see me do stuff and you think, wow, I could never do that, it's not true. If you want to do it, you can. It is very, very possible to do what I'm doing. You just gotta spend the time. I mean, hell, look at Jet. He put in the time. Only has like, I don't know, 700 hours? 800? Possibly less. And he's putting up some good times, doing some cool stuff. It's really just about motivation and setting your own limits. And I don't think there's any shame in quitting early if you've done what you're happy with. I feel like I've noticed that a lot in the Peak servers. A lot of people will boast about things quite frequently. And I think it's a bit rough, because there's a lot of casual people in the Peak server that don't do as much and quit the game pretty early. And that's perfectly fine, but a lot of people kind of... I mean, it's like you do a challenge and it's like, I got the cruelty pin, and it's like, oh yeah, but Madcon, what about Madcon? You gotta do that? Yeah. That's way harder, you should just do that. Yeah, I guess you go right here. No, a bit to the right wall, and then you go right. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, just celebrate people's achievements. Doesn't matter how small, you know? Don't feel bad about what you've done. My challenges are just as valid as yours, even if I spend a bajillion years, you know? That just means I have no life. So, don't worry about that. But I also had to put the work in to get to where I am in Peaks. If you couldn't tell. I do think it's pretty rough, though, when you get dealt a bad hand with, like, I don't think natural talent is, like, a complete thing. Like, yeah, you can be a little bit better at stuff, but that's mostly just because of stuff you've done previously in your life. Or the things you've consumed. But you can be a slower learner. That I do agree with, you know. Like, it takes a little bit longer for something to stick with you. I'm sure that's so much. And I feel like I'm about, I would say in between. Sometimes it takes a sec for me to learn stuff, and I definitely am pretty terrible at teaching myself things. Or learning through other people. Come on, you can make that. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, there's an, oh yeah, but like, you did that, but like, what about the harder challenges? You know, like, oh, whatever, bro. This is so easy and stuff. There's a lot of dick measuring in the space with hard challenges. But like, oh, if you didn't beat the best thing, then are you even cool anymore? Why should I care about this other challenge? Which is ridiculous, because, you know, we're acting like this still also didn't take time. But I've noticed in a lot of places, to be honest. Because I'm in a server with all about challenge stuff. And I do a bit of reading sometimes. I don't ever talk in it, other than in the PCO part. So I do a bit of reading. And I've seen some things, and it's just... It's kind of just gross to me when people are just so full of themselves or put down others. Yeah, I mean, like, baby steps, you know? I mean, it's perfectly fine if you want to beat stuff before doing other stuff. That makes so much sense. Yo, what up, pens? No, the command's lying. I did trust. But with save states. See, Spiff? That I can agree on, because we've both done that. Which means I can also say I look down on everyone who hasn't done that. You know what? I envy people who haven't done that. I don't look down on, I envy. Oh, God. see, like, we tanks, realistically, didn't take that long. Still miserable. Like, still just terrible. Wasn't good, you know? Arguably had a worse time with weed tanks than I did all cruelty pigs, you know? I'm like, oh, I just did 6-7. Whatever, shut up. I need to stop doing that. Bro, I did that hand motion before it was cool, okay? I used to do it all the time. It's not fair. They've taken it away from me. Oh, I just reset. I hope your stream was good, Hens. I don't know why I'm saying that. I literally watched it until the end of the stream. I was there the entire time. You're still cool, Nick. Thank you, Hens. Thank you. You too. You too. I liked it when you looked at a cabin for like almost 3 hours. That was good content. yeah. That was fun. That was good. See, I actually did like that marketing. Even though I'm British and I did stay up until like 5 in the morning looking at a cabin. And I was like, yeah, this is going to take until the 13th hour, isn't it? So I stopped watching and went to bed. But I still enjoyed it, you know? Like, I get it. It was fun. It was fun going onto Twitter the next morning and seeing everyone complain. Or talking about it. I'm like, yo, Jason, I mean, who could have seen this one coming? It's almost like when I spoke to you, Hens, and you were like, well, I think it's obvious who's going to be the 10th anniversary. And I was like, alright, cool. Glad I know. I agree with that. I agree with that. Like, I get everyone thinking that it could be Slenderman, but come on. You know, like, are they really going to do Slenderman over Jason? I just don't see that in any universe. Don't get me wrong, Slenderman is heavily requested, but it's fucking Jason. Hey, I want Slenderman, you know. Hey, I wanted Slenderman more than Jason, but I get why Jason had to happen, you know. Like, I get it. Like, it makes sense. Not installing for Jason. I guess Spiff isn't a Jason fan. But Slenderman would be hype. And it was so bad. Why did we want this guy again? God, I'm washed. I could have still been a 50. See, I haven't seen the movies, but like I get it, you know, like there's a point where it's like, no, I mean, like it just makes sense. I've been playing DVD for ages, and the entire time it's been Jason. Only his mum. Yeah, see, I need that. Well, he's a big mother's boy or whatever. See, like who I want added to Dead by Daylight. I mean, Slenderman's definitely up there. There's one I'm not gonna say because I will refuse to be embarrassed on stream. But that's definitely top one. Not gonna say who it is though. You need to say it. No, I'm good. No. I'll survive. That's awesome. Look, if you know who I am, then you're probably not. But guys, we need the Solemn Tempest as a killer in Dead by Daylight. I've been saying it for a while. That's who else is there? I mean, see, this one would never happen, but it would be insanely funny. It would be. No, never mind. You know, I won't even say it is either. You can leave it up to your imagination. There's just so many funny picks you could. But I feel like at this point, there's like only a few more iconic, like, well, not a few more. There's still a lot of horror to go out. Danganronpa, see, that would be really funny. Like, come on. And there's a surprising amount of people that want it, which is crazy. I mean, I get it. Like, how? Now, I'm no genius, but well, I guess they technically, yeah, sure. I won't go further, just in case. Hero Brian, and he's OP as shit and ruins the meta. Dude, I would take a meta refresh at this point. Another killer who's an S tier like Blight and Nurse? Fuck it. And it's Hero Brian? That's funny as fuck. I'll take that any day. I actually really wouldn't mind the Mimic. I know that's crazy and a bit greedy because we already have Springtrap, who was already my #1 pick. But like, Mimic will save DVD. Yeah, just like Crassy. It's so funny that people were saying that, bro. Look how that turned out, huh? Is it? Yeah, it's up there. Okay. Wait, that's nice. Like Dracula, eh? No, when are we nerfing Knife? Oh, Nurse. Knife? Who the fuck is Knife? 100% happening in 2027. I could see it, yeah. No, I mean, Resident Evil Part 2 happened really quick. So, I could definitely see it. Isn't a bust. See, that might be the real truth. If it's like Security Breach 2 or something, like... And it doesn't flop? When is that? That's a good question, hence. When is the next FNAF game? Joy of Creation will be hype. I'm very excited for that. It already looks really cool. From all the teasers. Dude, that would be so dope to get some Joy of Creation skins in Dead by Daylight that fit so well. They've been making VR spit. Come on, didn't you play it? That's all they've been doing. Dude, I tried VR and I just couldn't. It was too motion sick. Like, it was terrible in the motion sickness. Kloudy had the same thing. He couldn't play for more than an hour before just having to stop. it was like cool, and like I had a good time in my like short amount of time that I played it, but made me so ill. It's like specifically that movement, like the corn maze movement, and just like the movement without moving yourself, like that just cooks me. But like if it's like I'm in the office and like help, like Hub 1 games, I don't get motion sick. It's just corn maze and secret the mimic. Those were rough. Yeah, we'll see what the next FNAF game is. Surely it's FNAF World 2 and the internet cries tears of joy and we all win. And then FNAF World gets added to Dead by Daylight. Wow, new killer, Scott Corvin. Oh my goodness. Could I ask you how you play a stream for long periods without getting tired? Yeah, long periods. Yep, guys, longest streamer there is. Told you guys, I streamed for a very long time, yeah. Told you. Look, I don't get tired, so that's not why I stop streaming most times, to be fair. I don't know, I just don't do anything in my day, and I really, like, my biggest passion in life is streaming and video games and talking about video games and playing video games. So it's like, I can just boot up stream and do that all day and I wouldn't mind it. The reason I don't is because there's also other stuff I like to do in my day along with that. So I limit myself a little bit. But, like training for DVD talks, true. I also sometimes do that on stream. Hence, I already missed the gang, you know, like, look, I'm even wearing the shirt. Did you get your shirt, Hem? Isn't it dope? Come on, man, don't you want the cheekiest hen shirt? It's definitely not itchy. We gotta do that bite by night thing soon. You gotta ask Spiff when he wants to do it, because you said the schedule around him. I mean, he was in chat like 2 seconds ago, but that guy leaves in like 2 seconds sometimes, so. Whew. Man, I got that PB and then was like, it's terrible, let's get a better one, and then immediately fumbled every other run. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just locked that run. I mean, I still don't think it's a good time, but... I guess I'm just not getting back. Telling his fans their theories are wrong. All your theories are wrong. Goodbye. No, you should just do hit popular Twitter video where he opens the door and says come, and then it cuts to the black, and then, you know, like, hub text come. That was my favorite hit video from no one in particular. That was so funny that bro just immediately blew up again. I've never seen that. Yeah, it's from some underground guy. It blew up when he first face revealed. It was on the channel that should not be named. Because it was really funny how it immediately became, oh, got another video to blow up. To be fair, it's genius idea. If anything, that channel deserves a YouTube play button. Just for that video. I don't know about that. Guys, do you think I'll ever get a YouTube play button? Do they still do the bronze one or whatever the fuck? Does that still exist? Did that ever exist? What in the world am I trying? Okay, so this level is like a cave. So you climb down and you go through here, climbing all the holds to the end. But since it's a cave, the ending is like literally right here. So we can just skip the entire gameplay at the top by just going on the bottom, landing here, and then cramponing, like wall jumping all the way to here. And this is just the ending. So once we get to here, we just go up, and then it's the end of the level, which is right here. And that's the start. Here's the bit. It's funny because it's still higher than the start, even though you go down. Crazy. Ando's just such a crazy game maker. Morgan Manel just jump scare. PNG jump scare. But yeah, so I have to go off this. Ice pick up that. Ice pick up that. Wall kick up this. Try and get a better wall kick than this. That's a what. We grab the hold to refresh our wall kick. We land on this specific spot to stop our momentum without pulling off. Wall kick there. Wall kick here. Off this wall. Grab that hold up to the end. I'm just washed. That jump is not that bad. I'm just throwing. I'm doing what... well, okay, that's just not true. You guys actually won today, so I can't even make fun of you guys. And like, who knows when the next group copycat stream is? Because it's the PTB. Will I play that PTB? That's a good question. I mean, why not, right? It doesn't take that long to install. Might as well see what the new killer's like. I do always like going against the new killer. I won't play the new killer, but you know, I'll go against him. They never manufactured bronze buttons. See, I knew that. Yeah, because like I've never seen a bronze play button that's like a thing. But because that would be kind of crazy. Well, guys, we're just gonna have to get my YouTube to 100k. Yeah, I've noticed that, Hens. It's kind of crazy. You've been kind of like hard stuck 200k, but like your streams get crazy viewers still, which I think makes sense for DBD. I feel like DBD is a lot more of a live stream game than it is like a video game. Get it? But and also, yeah, that I mean, like, I think subbing is just you know, unless you have a lot of like younger people, I feel like most people don't do it. Hell, even I'd rarely sub to people, and I've always been like that. Doesn't change, really. DBD is a content island. I feel like that would be the case. And it probably is. But DBD is an online game. And it still gets updates. And it's still mainstream. So I feel like it's in a fine spot. You know, like you could always still get big in Dead by Daylight. Yeah, see, there you go. There's your pipeline, Hens. You play Project Playtime. No, it's okay. We're going to play Bite by Night. And there's the pipeline to FNAF. Yeah, I've got no idea. Dude, I'm about to hit 2k subs and I haven't posted another video in 2 months. Let's go, guys. Hitting the big time. You posted a VOD on the non-VODs channel. Yeah, but like, that's in a playlist unlisted, so it doesn't count. if you're referring to the actual video I made, then, hey, look, I edited one part out of it, alright? Actually, 2 parts, the ending and the beginning, so I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I think subs are mostly just for, like maybe you just get recommended more. I feel like that's probably more view count, right? I'm not sure. I guess it just means like, oh, I respect this content creator more, and they're a reliable source of person because they're big, and I will watch them more. Because I feel like there's a lot of people who don't watch someone if they aren't a big YouTuber. But then there's Emma J Metal who gets one popular video, and then boom, he gets 400,000 subscribers. You know, like, okay, I'm a dumbass. I can't do the skip right now. I was actually telling Joe how easy it is, and now I'm just washed. Damn. Ooh, that's not the right button. I hate that floor. Yeah, to be fair, literally all my subs come from collabs. Okay, not all of them, but you know. You make me want to try this game. Dude, it's a fun-ass game, bro. Come on, you wouldn't fail on this game is... I know it looks hard, but the first level, it's not bad, man, alright? Look, I'm sure you could do it. Well, in a Wigglesworth, it is a bit of an example. Look, Hens, you could do this first level, alright? Alright, let me try really hard. Oh, I skipped a hold there. Cheeky. It's that easy. Or, you know, you can just, like, do this, I guess. But you don't get that item until later. Neither do you get the pipe, so I technically cheated, but whatever. You don't get those items until later, so it doesn't count. Did you tell me to change my channel to the Asher Spiff, dude? Sorry, someone was complaining. Just fly up the mountain. Someone was complaining about my peak not working 100% of the time, and it sucks, because it doesn't. But, you know, whatever. Hi, David Bowen! Hop on Peaks of Your, bro. Everyone's playing it these days. Next hen stream, Peaks of Your with Nipple Nick. Trust it. Damn, I almost PB'd in 2 milliseconds. Cut really high. Oh, up on Peaks, bruv. Get cut with the chippy, mate. Eh. Bro, I'm so washed. I value my 16 viewers because they're still watching a washed up Pixie Your player. Thank you. Dude, you need to finish that? Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna do it when it's less hot. Like, that's my main problem right now, is it's just too hot. Can we watch The Shack again? I miss it. Hey, look, does this work for you? There you go. There you go. Wow, guys, Jason, he's gonna go into the shack. He's like, I am wait, that's what it should have been, dude. It should have been the Peaks of Your guy going out the shack and being like, I am Peaks of Your, and then boom. It would have been so much better. I should do this in the DLC cabin, so you know it actually looks like a cabin. Iron peaks of view. Isn't it still like half textured though? Yeah, there you go. I mean, like... Alright, there's even a goat up there. Wow, it's just like peaks of view. You know how it gets dark and then it just got brighter, you know? And it just shows this. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm thinking it would be the best time. Dude, it'd be so funny if Dead by Daylight just pulled out some random ass IP no one knows about and it's fucking peaks of view for the 10th anniversary. That would be the funniest thing you could ever do as a company. I'm not even joking. It's not even horror adjacent. Genuinely, if you want to start a company just to pull some bullshit like that one day, it might actually be worth it. I can't lie. Finally, PCO is getting the notice it deserves. It would make everyone hate Peaks of York. Dark Deception Monster DLC. Oh god. Oh, I've been waiting for this. The DBD 10th anniversary is Dark Pals. Yes! Oh my god, Gecko Land. Holy shit. Doesn't even have an enemy to like make it a killer. Maybe that one like really scary pig, I guess. Mr. Sultan. In this new killer, you have to climb it to escape the trial. Holy fuck. What are they cooking up their behavior? Because I want Huggy Wuggy and DVD. Come on, we don't need Huggy Wuggy and DVD. We got Project Playtime. That's been dead for 7 years. I prefer Kelly Willy. Yeah, they specifically add Kelly Willy because he's more scary. With a name like that, I'm not so sure. Alright, wait, I'm locked. Dude, what am I doing? World's slowest gamer. To be fair, like this part is so ass. You get stuck so easily. But you have to go right here, so you swing there, and then you go up through that pass specifically, and then you go straight to the end. Damn, dude, I really just locked in on that one attempt. I just pulled some bullshit out of my ass. And it just worked. Am I going for PBs? I mean, I guess PBs and record, I guess. Hey, I mean, you've had the time to make a prediction, alright? You could have always done that whenever. It's not like I'm stopping you. It's the lack of people, I guess. Please. Hello, partly cloudy, by the way. We were just talking about you. We weren't, but I want you to know that. I was talking about you spiritually. Oh yeah, just do PB for now, because record probably won't happen for a while. Still pretty behind on that front, I think. Our beginning and our end needs a bit better here. Alright. Dude, wholesome. Hop on Among Us, Cloudy, come on. Even though I'm not playing either. I couldn't anyways, damn. Guy who has a job. Dude, Among Us collab? Wait, Imposter Killer, guys? If DVD couldn't get any better. Fuck, man, it's that first jump I'm fucking up. Hello, it is me, crewmate. Red sauce. 30-second prediction in this economy. Are you joking? Wasn't even close, bro. That one attempt, that was just long. Dude, I hate it when that happens, and I know exactly why, too. That's the worst part. I can't just blame the game anymore. It's all my fault every time. Kind of. Look, you don't have to worry, guys. Nipple Nick's not getting a job anytime soon. I'm full committed to being homeless. Yeah, what up, Mary? Just so bad. Dude. Nick, you need to finish Haze. It's been almost 2 weeks. We miss Haze. That's what I'm thinking in my head, at least. Hell, I was thinking about streaming Haze, but the heat, it just got to me. I just couldn't do it. That was so bad. Get back on Heliopolis. Like, I haven't stopped Heliopolis just because someone can start playing, right? I ain't like all the other cowards. Maybe the heat is what I need. You're insane if you think that. It generally makes me so useless. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but off stream, I'm doing literally nothing. Like, I'm just dead. Like, I'm doing absolutely goddamn nothing. I'm just trying to survive. I'm not even in my room. I'm downstairs where it's cold. You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying. I'm Freddy Fazbear. I'm from the Freddy Fazbear. I mean, that's Freddy Fazbear, but... I'm Freddy Fazbear. I'm from the Freddy Fazbear movie. I can't believe we got that guy in the Content Kitchen server, and he still hasn't joined a single VC. In fact, I don't think he said a word. Like, what are we doing, man? He died? Damn, that sucks. Content Kitchen is just a place where YouTubers hang out and talk about YouTube stuff. Started by Jerikai Games. What even is that guy's name? I don't know. It's like Cell, Bug Droid, something. Oh, sorry, Alpha Pod, you have to be like, well known. You have to be like me. I'm so cool. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people haven't, but like, you know, I want to hear the funny guy. What inspired them to make that video? Maybe they're just too shy because they're such popular people like Nipple Nick and that, so I understand why they'd be scared. It's funny because Spiff joined VC once in that server and then like 20 other people joined. Oh my god, I was not one of them. Because I was asleep, I think. But plus, I don't really like joining VCs with lots of people anyway, so I probably wouldn't have joined unless I was already in there. That happened sometimes in the PXDO Discord, though, back in the day. Like, dude, I think the VC was the biggest when the whole Nurgle thing was going down and I got wrecked. That shit was so funny. It's actual specific. Yeah, I mean, I doubt anyone was, like, legitimately fangirling, but, you know. I'm sure someone was in there, you know. They were not saying it out loud. Oh, they were? Oh, okay. I mean, I wasn't there, I don't know. Can't comment on this. Like, let's make it 20. It was mostly Jerichai's editor. See, that I can believe. He's like, oh, my video just did so poorly. Oh, you know. And it's still like the most popular out of everyone there. It's so funny. It's like, okay, bro. Okay. Let alone Astral Spit. It's okay to fangirl off me. Partly Cloudy's my celebrity crush. I spoke to that person again, and then they just, like, didn't reply. So I guess I'm just not cool enough. I was like, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And then, nah, I got that. I was like, alright, damn, man. Just wanted to talk, man. It's okay. It's okay. People have many reasons to not message someone. So I don't really get too upset if someone doesn't reply to me. You've been recognized on Roblox. Well, hey, that's one more than I've been recognized, because I've never been recognized. So. Outside of Pixie streams. Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe I'm lying a little bit. I think I got recognized on a DVD stream as well. Look, I meant in a game, okay? Not in, like, a stream where it's very likely for me to be recognized. I'm doing fucking something wrong and it's pissing me off, and I know what it is, but I just want to check if it's what I think it is. It is. I'm a dum-dum. Sorry, I'm dying. Come up with cryptocurrency redemptions? Hell if I know. I don't have any. Oh my god, Afropoach, you're like famous. Can you sign my torso? Why am I slow as shit? I need to chain it up. But now that I know I'm doing wrong, so. Wait, I'm actually so stupid. Why wasn't I doing this before? I'm actually such a dum-dum. Offer a bot C. Yeah, I don't know if CJ was cooking with that name. I can't remember. No, I haven't watched a CJ stream in a while, but he hasn't been streaming much, has he? He only streamed recently. Right. No, it was cool to see Spiff do something with Linkus there. Oh, sorry, Astra. My bad. That was cool. Almost Dark Duck. Bro, someone clean me out. Isn't the most memorable? It's your blue that's the most memorable. I only remember you because you're blue. So when I see Cloudy's Pet Roach, I just have to remember, okay, they're not VIP, so it's not BlackRock. So don't change your color. That's why when Corey changed their color, it was Raps. But hey, I mean, I remember BlackRock. Like, I remember the name. I'm fucking bad, yo! Go to the chippy, mate. Get some fucking Billy Mega Chippy in your stomach. That'll sort you right up, lad. Sorry, my throat is cooked. Is this like fan killing me or something? What's happening here? Is it just that humid? You're like actually funny. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not go that far. I'm hilarious. Look, maybe you've had a joke here and there, which is okay. But you've also continuously made 6-7 jokes. So it's like a, you know, like... I'll be honest, I don't even know what BritBox is. Wait, is this the cleanest rise ever? Oh, well, it would have been if I wasn't fucking bad. We could have got second place, bro. Oh, sorry, believers. I probably should have finished that round. My bad. Look, that's just part of the believing. Is if I reset before I get the run. If my ending was a bit cleaner, I would have done it. So, not my fault. Well, it is my fault, because I'm the one playing, but, you know, just ignore that. Make one 6-7 joke? I've got bad news. They have made more than one. But Nick, you've also made a 6-7 joke. Yes, but mine was filled with so much irony that it could never in an ounce of seriousness be taken out. Unlike BlackRock, which sometimes... I'm not so sure. Yeah, I fucked up the ending a little bit. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just like actually dying. I don't know what it is. I know I've been ill, and I still am ill. Heard my name, what happened? Nothing. We were talking about good players in PXU and who not to be. Blackrock, you played Peaks, right? You played this video game? Right, surely. Yeah, okay. Good. Good. Not good at it. That's okay. I'm not either. Yeah, you got the rest in piss, but you didn't get record. I know who got record. For rest in piss. It's me. But rest in piss v2, I know more than anyone in the universe. Yeah, I remember going against Black. When they were you the one running, what was it? There's only one hold. Well, I say against. It's not like I had my time up. It's not like you were going to beat me, but... Find the box. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was it. Golf. That's the one I was remembering. Golf. Yeah, there's only one time someone beat my times in any of those peaks, I think. And, well, it was piss. And we all know why. How long did I take on piss? Like, you mean in the video? Because it was like 8 minutes. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. Oh. Did this prove cheat? Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to talk about it. Like 8 hours or something. It was a long time. But I'm glad I did, because like, it's crazy, man. That's still, like, one of the most insane things. Like, you guys have no idea how crazy it is. Like, it technically makes sense that no one was pressing that button a lot. So, why would anyone ever find that? But it's so crazy that it just so happens that they needed to spam. So they changed it to Q, which is also the rope pull-up key, which is also the only way to save time on that peak, which is to not pass out. Like, what the fuck? And it only happens on random frames. Like... Actually insane. Genuinely mental. Still a thing, by the way. Like, I could still do that. And it technically does have an advantage. If you fall too quick and then slow yourself down, normally when you land, you still pass out. But if you're holding Q, you won't. So, I was upset someone beat my time. Yeah, you see, I would love that to be the case, but I tried for a very long time to get it to work before I even came to the conclusion, and I asked a lot of people and Caden to check the code before I came to the conclusion that they cheated. Alright, so I don't want to hear it. It's just unfortunate, because it's like the only people that I really don't like are people who cheat. And so it's probably the most aggressive I've come off to someone. Now, look, was there better ways I could have gone about it? Definitely. Setting in the 2 videos just to prove that they cheated was diabolical. I set them up for failure. It was over. But look, okay, I just was doing a little detective work and I got a little carried away instead of just straight up asking them if they cheated. I guess I don't like cheaters so much. I like to play with my food a little bit, but I ended up being on someone who didn't cheat, miraculously. So, God, it's so crazy. Their second video as well, that just, like, also made it impossible, or, like, possible that they could have cheated. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Still one of the most insane, unlikely things to ever happen. You should have seen my face when I actually landed it and didn't pass out, bro. I was actually in shambles. I was like, no. No. We've actually been harping on this poor innocent person for so long. How could this be? Holding Q doesn't kill you sometimes. but it won't if you're already slow enough. But if you're going too fast, it can sometimes not kill you. But if you've been too fast, gone slow, and then hold it, then you will never pass out. There's an example of this I can show on ST. But yes, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. I still genuinely feel terrible. Even though, like, they've forgiven me, and, like, it was like, Nick, it's okay, it's perfectly understandable that you thought they cheated. No, still unforgivable. Never gonna let myself live that one down. Because every day I was like, but what if they didn't? What if there's a slim chance? They just don't seem like the person to cheat. They make cool videos. They seem like a chill person. Why would they do this? For a dumb competition? It doesn't make sense. And yet, I should have just asked them. Even though technically that wouldn't have changed anything. Because I would still have to find the bug. Terrible situation. If they just chose any other key on their keyboard to use to spam other than Q, it would never happen. And it just so happened that that one bug was specifically good, and it also came out on the update that added invincibility zones. Actually crazy. I forgot about that as well. That it's another thing that's unlikely. Wow. Wowee, wow, wow. So nutty, dude. Do you know what's funny though? Is you can, like, the funny thing is, they still could have cheated. Like, it's technically not disproven. It's just, they probably didn't. And very likely that they didn't. But they still could have. Technically still doable. You would have had no way of telling the difference. Yeah, I mean, you could do that. It's undisprovable. It is literally impossible to disprove. But it's just like, I believe them now, you know? Like, it makes sense. But imagine if they did cheat it and they just got bailed by something so insane. Oh my god. That'd be crazy. That would be absolutely insane. Wouldn't forgive myself. I was right! I'm gonna die and they'll be like, alright, here's the story of your life. And then I'm gonna ask and they'll be like, yep, they did cheat. And I'm like, oh my god. I was right. What was even the point? I'm trying to remember. There was a thing that was basically foolproof, but I can't remember. Like, there was a thing that kind of proved their innocence. No, I don't know. Don't know what it was. Oh, yeah. No, I know. No, I know. Yeah, the thing I thought you could prove your innocence with wasn't true. Yeah, no, they still could have cheated. Still could have definitely cheated. Man, that sucks. If only there was a way to know. Other than just, you know, judge a character, which, hey. They're a cool person. Oh, I stood. Wow. Tragic. Didn't know that was there. I guess you gotta hold her far right. God being omniscient knows about peak sure. God could play Peaks of Yore. That's the cool part, right? We like, one day, like, they're just gonna find Trump playing Peaks of Yore, you know? And that's gonna blow the game up. Not the best publicity, but we'll take it. Well, if Trump plays, it's probably be a bad game. So, fuck. Couldn't we have gotten someone else? Why couldn't it have been like Michael Jackson rose from the grave just to talk about Peaks of Yore? If Stalin did. Yeah, I don't know how that's any better. DLC free? Bro, can we get DLC 2 first? I wish. I guess DLC's 2 is my thing, right? At least that's the consensus. Yeah, well, that kind of has to exist before I earn that right. Kaiser Nat on Peaks. Do you know what? That would suck. Like, it doesn't matter if, like, fucking Queso played Peaks of Yore. You know XQC played Peaks of Yore? Like, that happened. But it doesn't matter if any of those big people play it, because it's not like any of them are going to give it the proper shot or show how actually cool it can be. Hasn't Queso played Peaks? I don't remember that, but maybe. I mean, unless I just missed it. But yeah, like, XQC's played it. I think he's probably the biggest streamer that's played Peaks of Yore. Yeah, I know he played Peak, but everyone played Peak, so it's not surprising. Which is crazy, because Peak was even more niche than Peaks of Yore for a tiny bit there, where really it was just me, John, and Cloudy that played it first. Dude, we're the OG Peakers, alright? We played Peak on the first generated mountain, alright? We played it before it was cool. Posers. Yeah, everyone's a bunch of posers. We're the true gamers. You know, as cool as whatever the hell that is. But... No, that means my turbo is going to run out. Quick, someone gift me turbo. I don't care if you sub to me or give me a... Just give me turbo real quick. That'll be real nice. I'm begging. It was so nice when someone gifted me turbo and it was awesome. But I don't have it anymore, so can we hook a brother up? Who gifted me turbo? It was someone who meant to give me a sub. They gave me turbo instead, and it's been so nice. Can we just keep that up, guys? Thanks, lads. $15? Dude, thanks. Come on, that's not even that much. That pays for, like, the bingo vids, dude. Come on, Cloudy, you're rich. Hook a brother up. You make millions. Yeah. I'm just not rich at all, bro. That's what someone in the middle class would say to someone who's in the broke class, alright? Come on, Cloudy, what do you value more? $15 or your friendship with Nipple? Think about when you didn't give me a gift on my birthday. You probably have more money than me. Well, I know that's not true. Your most recent video probably made more money than I have right now. That's not true. See, it isn't true, actually. Because Canadian dollars is less than British pounds, so... Dude, am I fucking done? I don't say. Why, yes, Nick, you are. What did I say? Yeah, but you did have money, which you gave to your student jet loans instead of giving me nitro, so... Think about who's really the toxic guy here. And by nitro, I meant turbo. Shut up. Well, turbo is Twitch, and nitro is Discord. That's the difference. It's just they have very similar names. Like, when you think nitro and turbo, like... Bro, the snail and the fucking, like... shit they use... I don't know, where does nitro come from? That snail is fast. I don't know, Dag. Bro, I am not Dags. Nitro is for rich judge. True, true, true. If you have nitro, you're a rich judge. Everyone, all the time, that's nitro. Yep, that's me. I played the best Legion game you've ever seen. Picture of Chud. Yeah, I just get my adoring fans to pay for everything for me. Open a friend. Bro, I hate friends. Like, those are so goofy to me. You'll see, like, the smallest of streamer have one, too. It's like, what are we doing there? I want a banana. You can buy banana for me. Or it's like, thanks for the $700 vibrator. It's like, hell yeah. 500 hours in peaks. Wait, successful dub? Newest Mad Conqueror Victor? That's way too far. Yeah, I just can't do it anymore. I'm just fucking washed. Now, granted, 0 transfers over on the fourth crampon, not the third, but I think that's lame and sort. And I'm also just fucking up, so. Like, I had it and then I lost it. Nick, can you pay out? Dude. But I PB'd but didn't. Yeah, I guess I can. Oh, let me just not PB this one. Yeah, I mean, you might as well. I'm gonna be streaming for a little longer anyway, because I gotta go eat dinner and, like, reevaluate my life choices with the heat. shit. Hey, look, I PB. It's funny because I. Like, sorry, I'm reading. Alright. I'm locked. This is world record. This is America. We are the Earth. And I'm Kanye West. No way, Jabba Dida. Guys, we just hit the epic follower goal of 1,200 that I definitely set. This is our planet. Gift Nick Turbo. Give Queen They should give me Turbo for hitting my follower goal. Cloudy, calm down. It's okay. Okay, I'm pretty excited too. I can barely contain myself, but also calm the fuck down, dude. It's not that serious. Jesus. I know you're excited for Danganronpa on Tuesday, the last session TM, but you gotta calm down. Yeah, well, I'm good now. Guy gets too much hype from first crap on. Suffers the fate. The last session TM. I don't know what to believe anymore. Yep. I'm so glad we got this far without spoilers. I'm so excited for the ending. He said, dang it, Grandpa. Wait a minute. The newest VOD is long? Yeah, because we did all of Chapter 5 in one video. And we were like, let's start early. And then we didn't. We started the latest we ever did. I was up until 11 in the morning. But it was so worth it, because, like, Chapter 5 was fucking epic awesome. Cloudy was like, I don't know what's happening. And he was the clues. And it was fucking awesome sauce. On the perfect 10 parts. I said this, bro. I said that. Last session, I was like, dude, it's going to end on part 10. It's going to be awesome. A beautiful 10-part series. Because the prologue wasn't recorded. Yeah, but like... Prologue, schmologue, it's just, it's a bunch of filler anyway, you know. What were we even talking about in there? If we knew we were recording, we would have done the prologue and chapter 1 together. Well, not the entirety of chapter 1, but, you know. The before Thyaka died. And then it's the painful, grueling wait for 2x2 to come out. And then once it happens, it's, oh my god. Holy fucking shit. Yes, it all makes sense now. And it's gonna be epic sauce. And I'm super excited. Too much hype. Really now? Well, there goes second place. Right there. Yeah, that was pretty good. It's unfortunate. It would have been even better if I didn't get too much high at the start. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the great thing about Nipple Nick. Is he can just do it again. He doesn't really stress about the losses. That's why we have a 700 long part Haze series. Wait, is it? I've actually been wanting to get that game. Oh, yeah. I can't. Life fucking sucks. Life sucks and then you die. That's the worst part about Nipple Nick, because he never dies and he just lives forever. That would actually be awesome. That would be my dream. Like, living forever, boom. I win. Now I can do every challenge and become the coolest guy ever. I'll just change my name multiple times and people will be like, wow, how is this guy so good? And I'll just be like, I don't know. They were talking about, like... Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that, but... I don't know. If a guy with an AI profile picture joined my server, I'd probably tell them and be like, yeah, you know that's AI, and then I'd ask them about it, and then if they were like, yeah, I don't really care, I would just ban them. I'm gonna be completely real. I absolutely despise AI with all my heart. And if you're willing to put that as your profile picture, I think that clearly paints a picture. I mean, I'm not saying, like, the thing you're talking about is bad, because I have no idea about it, right? So... I don't know. But it just reminded me of that. That thing that happened. Dude, that keeps happening. It's just like a big empty space there. Yeah, if someone is like, oh yeah, I got an AI profile picture, yeah. I use AI thumbnails, like, wow, I suddenly don't care about you in any capacity whatsoever. You should do some research, man. You should find out why it's so bad. Not my cleanest ending ever. It was PB, but oh, yeah, it's not a good time. It doesn't feel good. I reckon it's like 21 seconds. Okay, that's a lie. It's 23. But... okay. It's basically 24. But have they saved 4 seconds? I could tell you how. I could tell you myself. I mean, like, my ending wasn't perfect, and I'm definitely not having the cleanest starts ever, so... I also lost time at the end by not immediately slamming down. So there's multiple things. But like second is like 26 seconds. I can beat Joe for sure. Heck, I taught him the skip. Kind of. Not really, because he asked and then didn't watch and then learned it himself as I was trying to teach him it. The cool thing about me though is I haven't routing flag practiced anything. I'm just doing this from the start. Because I'm so cool, guys. You know how cool I am compared to literally everyone ever? I'm so cool. That's why I'm getting bad runs. Yeah, I'm so stubborn and cool. The student becomes a teacher. No, I'm still mostly teaching, Joe. What was that? God, I lost it right in the second. Just barely mistimed it. Wasn't the teacher, that's true. Sensei, I now know how to wipe the car clean. Wax on, wax off. Holy learnings. This will help me beat the fuck out of everyone as the Karate Kid. I think I've watched the original. The original. Not to be confused with hit series originals. Closely related to the Vampire Diaries, which you may mistake for Twilight. Bro, a little too good of a crampon, alright? Let's calm it down. Was kind of hoping for mid tier, not goaded with the source tier. Suffering from success. Yeah, it's still not good though. Yeah, but do we care for Amity's opinion when they said it wasn't that hot? When they don't even live, like, in England? It's not even that hot. Not even living in the same place. Hello? I live in Antarctica. Like they live in like Wales or whatever the hell. Yeah, I will in a sec. See, the temperatures doesn't really explain the story, but 26 degrees. But it's like bad 26 degrees. It's like, holy fuck, this is ass. What do you mean bad? See, this is exactly the kind of thing I was expecting. No, I think they would just race bait. I think they do know. But, like, I go on Twitter and it's like, I think I saw 3 tweets where it's like, oh, it's that time of the year again where Brits complain about the heat and everyone is like, wait, that's not even that hot. And people are literally dying from heat stroke. Like, it's bad. It ain't good. Yeah, it's not good. It's like, we really got to get that AC situation down, you know, that would be cool. Okay, so we did this thing where we grabbed the hold but didn't get our crampons back. Means I didn't grab it long enough. Also, that was second place if I didn't fumble in there. But that means it wasn't second place because I did fumble. So we move on, get second place better. There's probably a lot of things you can tell by my face. Not hot. Wait. But that's impossible for me, Isaac. Have you seen what I look like? There's a reason the stream is called Hottest Streamer, you know? Go bold. You know I'm still attractive even with, like, short hair, right? Like, it's raps. Take off your foreskin. Now we're talking. The Dapper Waffle reference goes crazy. Except Nick. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's other hot people out there. Like Partly Cloudy. He's my celebrity crush. That's how hot he is. Yeah, I do need to shave my beard a little bit. Or not, I don't know. My friend was like, dude, I would kill to have your beard. I'm like, I mean, it's fine. I don't mind it, but... Okay, so 68 off, about 75. Not bad. I stopped the start still a little bit, or the ending. Is there anything above 10 degrees? Look, dude, it was so nice in Canada, dude. I also just, like, not only is it bad in England right now, I also just hate the heat already. Like, I don't like the heat. So it's like, terrible for me. But the cold, oh, dude, I was thriving in Canada. It was so nice. That is second place, yeah? well, let's look at our time first. It's close to record too. It's like a second off. If I save a second, which I can definitely do, but just a bit of a cleaner ending, that's world record. But Zero could definitely be that time. It's funny because I remember when he was gunning for 25, sub 25 in VC. He makes it look easy. It only took me the entire stream. Oh damn, time flies, am I right? To be fair, I wasn't using Riot Flag. If I just Riot Flag that ending, I should have done that ages ago. But you know, I don't like practicing, I guess, on stream. Dude, it'd be really cool if global colding was a thing. That would be fun. Obviously not Ice Age levels, that's bad, but, you know, I mean, we're already in an Ice Age. Did you know that, guys? That's like how the world... We're in Ice Age right now, but, like, it doesn't feel like it. Look it up. Oh, I love you, DOC, I love you. My headphones down? No, they're actually higher than usual. Dude, then we can play the Megenic song, Ice Age Unga Bunga. That song's so fire. Oh, speaking of! Yeah, I'm so... I forgot. Someone made a peak based on that we played a while ago. But they updated it. So, let's play the update version. See, it said Ice Age in the description. I don't know why I didn't read that out instead of reading it in my head. Based on what? Oh, it's a cruelty peak, I see. Classic using fog to hide everything ever. Oh, I see, it just is the same peak, but it's no longer ice. That's cool. It looks like Wilkins. I mean, this is on Wilkins, yeah. It's funny because the person who made this hates Wilkins. I'll take a free lantern. I just had to check. I don't have crampons, right? Yeah, no. That does make sense, considering the original peak didn't have crampons. What the scallop? There's definitely a hold or something I'm missing, but I guess that one-handed pinches in my gameplay? More likely than you think. Don't think I'm meant to be doing that. Anyway, what the fuck? Kinda had a feeling that would happen. No spyglass? I mean, yeah, but... Sorry, that's barometer. Press the wrong key. Like, I'm obviously meant to go there, but... What's the point of the right? That was sick, by the way. Like, I'm kind of the goat for that. 0.6A. Oh, so close to 6.9. We were almost so funny. Now we're just so lame. At least it's not the one below that. See, you can't just say it even though it didn't happen, alright? It's only slightly funny when it shows up randomly. But if you just say it for no reason... I mean, technically, it was close, but it wasn't close enough to warrant. What am I looking at, dude? All I'm saying is it's a Navi editor peak without crampons, so I'm kind of tweaking out. But it's okay, it's still a cool peak, and it wouldn't work with crampons, so I get it. No, they're fine. I mean, okay, they're not fine because they were like, no one wants the peaks of your playlist, even though everyone wanted the peaks of your playlist, so they were just lying. That's a bad thing. They also don't like welcomes, and that's pretty ill too. I mean, that looks like a crack. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Should I grab that? You're the only person who likes Hawkins. See, that's a big red X. Because I know that's not true. What's our welcome? Fuck, I know it's not right. Why did I click laughter? Yeah, but you need to see the man. Elementary. Yeah. This is a welcome. That's Vizier. Yeah, that is Vizier back there. But... where'd welcome go? It disappeared. We've lost welcome pass, guys. It's stuck in the fog. Found it. This is why this peak sucks. No, it's coded. Oh, it's just so good, man. Like, I'm just so in love every time I see it, dude. This peak is what I just need more people to strive to be in the editor. Because, like, it's simple, it's concise, it has fun sections, the skips are fun, the gameplay is good. The fog is, like, not too overbearing. Oh. And it looks cool. Yeah. Look, the textures, maybe they aren't the best. Sure. Damn, bro. Bro is cooked. I wish you could lock in the hospital. I said the wrong word. Anyway, back to this. Ugh. What did I do here again? Oh, yeah. It's okay, bro. I believe in you. You've gotten past so much. You can get past this. Just like me, but I don't do anything ever. So I'm a real bad example. Oh, white people do be like. I get it now. What? I mean, it makes sense. It's so goofy. What's a worse joke? See, if I held Q there, I wouldn't have passed out. Actually, if I held my right arm, I wouldn't have passed out. Look, I'll prove it. Say we do a swing from up here and just let go. We're gonna go. But actually, I kind of need more proof. So, like John for now. Let me go over here and slide on this, and then I will fall. Okay. I don't think I fell enough. This is now I'm looking like an idiot. What the fuck? You see how I passed out there? I mean, it might work now, but we'll see. Didn't pass out. See, there you go. It's terrible proof, because it kind of makes you think a different way. But that's the bug in action right there, believe it or not. Well, bug. More like an exploit, if anything. The other one is more so a bug. Where you just do it anyway, no matter what. Yeah, you can technically save yourself in free solo like that. Bug and nipple nick acorns. What bug did I eat once though? I don't remember. Like, I remember this bit, but I don't remember what I ate. Oh, I remember now. No, you don't have to remind me, I got it. Dude, this sucks. No, this is terrible. I should approach it like this. I mean, that's not doable, so there must be another hold somewhere. Unless we're just going from this. Then that's probably doable. God, it's so confusing that volumes have an extra buff in cruelty, because then you jump off like that, and it's like, oh, okay. You're going to cannibalize me for hating Wilkins. Okay, well, I doubt you hate Wilkins. You haven't even played the peak. I'm sure you would hate it if you played it, but... Still. There can't be hate in that, right? Vespernight 13, thanks for the follow. Just think it's ugly. Well, agree to disagree on that one. Wait, what was that? Oh. Dude, this might take a while, so I might save this for next stream, because I'm kind of dead. Yeah, we're not even close, so yeah. I'm probably going to save this one for the next one, because I'm dying. Still dying of heat. And I gotta go eat, because it's also pretty late. Ugh. Alright, well, thank you for coming. I know, it's sad. I know, I'm sad about it too. I wish it wasn't 700 billion degrees. Have fun stripping naked, yeah, I will. Nipple Nip gets naked and watches porn on aeroplane. Check, brother. Thank you, Emily. Very cool. I hope you've been well. I'll check it. Right after I get this pill out of its case, like... Feel that? That's true. Dying in the heat, huh? I can't relate. Let's go on my goat peak. Are you also British, Emily? That can't be right. I would have known. Zero. Okay, but if we do some quick math real quick, if this is 0, hi 0. Something tells me this doesn't quite add up with Vizier. Because that means Vizier starts at negative... Like, I don't fucking know. Negative whatever. Anders, this is so inaccurate. I'm going to have to kill you, Anders. It's okay, he resets the barometer's height every new peak, trust. Anyway, I'm dipping out. Am I rating anyone? I'm not sure. Well, there is someone streaming peaks. But they're in like a big VC. So, whatever. Oh, but was this the person that... Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, why not? I'll raid them. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for coming. Make sure to spam WNiffle in the chat as always. Thank you. I'm gonna go get naked and just, I don't know, eat ice. No, maybe I shouldn't have put that there. Anyway, bye!